program is brought to you by FanDuel, where we give sports fans the chance to win every day.
Trade deadline episode coming up. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all stay tuned.
First took away. Gas for this. Get your money's worth now.
Man, what it do, what the business is me. It's my dogs. You see who in the building. We got Hammond America's own. 5 in the building. What's good, my dog?
Was that a Jeezy quote to start the show? Yeah.
You awake? You awake?
Yeah, we tapped in.
You awake? What's good, bro?
We chilling, man. You know what I mean? Took a couple weeks off. Had to reset. You know.
I think you literally took 1 week off.
Well,
like took a week off. I even took a week. I think it's like 5 days.
You know what I mean? Like it still feels like a long time. You know, I had the marathon, and then like it was a whole bunch of other stuff. You know,
you had your birthday.
Yeah. I forgot about that part.
Y'all had the
wait. Happy
Mr.
birthday,
Johns.
5?
Went to Mr. Johns. Justin's batting 1,000.
Yeah,
Yo,
Mr. Johns, bro.
If you got any, questions about what restaurant you should visit in the city, like we looking at the only two. There's 2 parts of Uptown. There's Justin and there's Lido, and they gonna lead you to the right place. Just listen to the wisdom. Just listen. I haven't been fooled once.
Appreciate that, dog. Appreciate that. That's how I praise. That's how I praise. We got Justin. What's up, Justin? How you doing, son?
I'm good, man. How are you?
It's good, man. I can't complain, man. Good to pod with y'all. My dog Rose in the building. What's good, Rose?
Word on the street. Jeezy know to handle his.
Man, come in pod. He just came in pod.
That's all.
You know, once we get Justin up to snuff with that,
I'll have to. Yeah, I gotta do.
You know what I'm saying?
He's still good in my book.
He good. He rapped Tupac Change the first time
Word.
Yeah, he rapped. Yeah.
I'm
he know the words. He know the
Theo's
words.
back.
Theo's is back.
Theo's is
back. That's Ross. I still need my cup.
We're getting hats. We're getting hats.
Word.
Mardi Gras cups will be. They'll be there.
From now on,
Mardi Gras cups, it's going crazy in February.
From now on, we stepping in the pods like this.
I'm so glad. Did you upload?
The hell is he doing, man?
That's why you got Polo on. I see. Dro Polo.
I'm cleaning this.
Man,
Yeah.
Hey, definitely. I don't mean to cut you off here, Lito, but like we're gonna be starting some questions tonight. So ask your questions. We'll start. This will be a good one.
Man, well, look. Before we get started, man, we talking about trades. We talking about the trade deadline. We talking about the Pelicans. But before we get into all that, ISO. I got this. So if y'all been out, if you ain't been aware of what's going on, what's happening with the Pelicans, I got you. Check this out, right? The trade deadline coming up is February 5th. Is this week, this Friday. Here's what you need to know in case you've been asleep. You've been under a rock. You not wanting to watch a 13-win basketball team. I got you. Check this out. Joe Dumars said the Pelicans have 5 untradeable players on a 13-win basketball team. 5 untradeable players. Not that 5, but 5 untradeable basketball players, right? Bill Green got fired too late. Multiple teams reportedly are after Jose, mainly the Knicks. Multiple teams are after Yves Missi, likely the Pacers. Multiple teams want Trey and Herb. Jordan Hawkins has requested a trade. This shit got so bad. Jordan Hawkins said that I don't want to be here anymore. That's how bad this shit has gotten, right? That's the Pelicans have 0 picks, not a first rounder, not a second. It's Memphis Bleak. The Pelicans have been linked to John Morant, Ben Mathurin, and a few others. Jordan Poole has received a couple straight DMPs. And per his fan base, they are upset with Joe Dumars because he was promised a starting job and nobody told Bill Green or JB. DeJounte Murray has been locked in an underground bunker, and you have been brainwashed to believe he is no longer on this basketball team. You know what I'm saying? So if you've missed anything in this 13-win, 38-loss team, is it 36 or 30? Whatever it is, it don't matter. It's 13. Like the math don't even have to matter. That's what you miss. So salute to me.
I think DeJounte's been to more Seahawks games than Pelican games this year.
Yeah.
That's an easy fact.
Yeah. So
has he been to a Pelican? I think he's been to one, maybe two.
Has he been to one? I don't
know, but he said on Instagram he's gonna come back next month, Lito. So
do the Pelicans know?
I don't know.
Do the Pelicans know that he's playing basketball this month? Because he said this month. I think he's referring to this month, not next month.
I'm serious. Bro, I think he's been to one game. I think he's been to 4 Seahawks games. I'm serious.
Yo, no, it wasn't.
He went to both playoff games. DeJounte, I'm sorry. Jordan Hawkins.
He's going to find a trade too, isn't he?
Jordan Hawkins and Dalton Connect requesting trades is insane to me.
Dalton walked in JJ office and he was like, "Who? Get the fuck out of here!"
Like Dalton Connect requesting a trade is insane. Like, what are we doing? Like
LeBron? Oh, who? Oh, get the fuck out of here.
That boy JJ probably told Dalton. He probably didn't even turn around. He's like, "Yeah, the trash can's right there, man." Like he probably thought it was a
put the fries in the bag.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Get back to work, son.
Justin, let me ask you this, man. Based on where the Pelicans are right now, is this a soft rebuild, a retool, or is this still just organizational confusion?
Yeah, it's confusion. I mean, because here, like, as crazy as it sounds to have 5 untouchables when you've won a total of 30 games in the last 2 years, they're looking to win. They're not looking to rebuild. And so, like, if they were honestly, like these, if you were looking to rebuild, everyone would be available. Like, let's not kid ourselves. They want to make the play-in / playoffs next year, and like that be that. I was going to ask y'all, like, over or under 1.5 players get moved at the deadline.
Oh wait, hold on.
Have that? The more and more I think, because okay, all right. The more and more I think about this, like, I don't even think Jose's getting traded.
Yeah, no, we potting.
I don't know if Jose gets traded, and they're gonna like want to trade Missi, which I don't know. I really don't think I don't think you can find any trade partners for Poole and Murray. Like unless you attach it to Missi, like there's not a team that's like, yeah, give me DeJounte Murray or Jordan Poole right now. It's not one team.
Russ, did the Pelicans wait too long to admit that the core does not wait, or was this doomed from the start?
I won't say it was doomed from the start. What if you're referring to just like the general, like, who's the core? I guess might be.
I mean, I guess it would be the 5 untradables.
Well, 2 of those are rookies.
But the other 3, the other 3, I mean, maybe not Trey, but at least Herb and Zion. I love Herb. I
don't believe they waited too long. I think they waited far too long to fire the coach, and I think there's some, like, you're seeing the remnants of that poor decision. I think if you had made that decision when you were supposed to, probably a year plus ago, you may already be into recognizing more of the moves you needed to make. But I was always a fan of giving someone other than Willie a chance to see if you could get more out of the roster. That just hasn't happened. But I don't think they waited too long to change up the actual players themselves.
5. If you're 13 and 38 basketball team with untradeable players, what does that say to you about asset management?
Everything's a lie. Time's a figment of our imagination. People are a figment of our imaginations. We don't believe what we see. And what we value may not be what other teams value. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's like when Richard Nixon like took the dollar away from gold, like now the price of money, like the value of money just gets to float in the air. Like it's not real. Like money isn't real. the players like what we say the dollar is ain't really what it is. What we say Zion isn't what the market demands or whoever demands. So how they feel about a player may not be what everybody else, but like you're trying to play a game against those other teams. You're trying to win basketball games, and you don't have the talent nor the personnel to win, apparently, right? So you need to rethink how you look at your players and how you value them, and then move accordingly. And they haven't done that, in the last, let's say, decade, right? In my opinion, I don't know how we fix this. To be honest, I think you need some real people with some real honest conversations. To be honest, I don't think Zion wants to be here anymore.
Expound on that. Why you say that?
Like, I don't know what else to do. You know what I mean? Like, you fire the coach, you move off the other player. Like, yeah, you played 25 straight games, but it, like, the numbers don't really mean anything. Like, they don't equate to wins. Matter of fact, like, I wouldn't even trip about the wins. Like, the play doesn't dictate winning, right? Like, we repeatedly see the same bullshit every game. I wasn't supposed to curse. Like, we see the same thing every game. Like, the lackadaisicalness. Like, we saw Joel Embiid play on half a leg. He almost played 40 minutes. He had 30 some odd points. You know what I mean? Like, he dominated the game every time down the court. There was times Zion didn't even touch the rock. And that, yeah, you can be like, well, that's, the rookie's not passing him the ball. But that ain't a, last 6 months problem. That's been Zion his whole career, deferring to people that he shouldn't be deferring to. Yo, if you want the ball, get the fucking ball. Like, you got two hands, you got a mouth. Yo, pass me the rock. But if that ain't you, then we shouldn't be paying you like you should be that guy. We shouldn't be, you know what I mean? And I like Zion. But again, I would much rather you at a cheaper cost at this point, if that's the way we're going to play it.
Brilliantly said, my boy. Now that we here, fuck it, we here, right? Yes. I'm sorry for cursing. Also, 5. Justin, is Zion untradeable? Okay, hold on. Let me step back. When they say Zion is not tradable, is this from a basketball perspective or is this a business one?
You mean like untouchable?
Yeah.
No, they know if they trade Zion, like, you're going to a rebuild. Like, you're going to win 12, 15 games. Like, at least with Zion, he's going to keep you in a game you can try to win. Like, I'm just being realistic. I totally agree with what Jared just said. I totally agree with everything he said.
Oh, hold up. Yeah, we got my dog in the building. Go ahead.
What's up, Chris? Jared, it's frustrating watching Zion because, like, what me and you talked about it earlier today. If he doesn't have the ball, he doesn't know how to play basketball. Seriously, he does not know what to do. He doesn't know where to stand. He doesn't know how to flare screen. He doesn't know how to cut. He doesn't know back. He doesn't know any of that stuff. He's good with the basketball. But last night, if you watch the game, Joel Embiid's just standing in the lane the whole time, waiting for Zion. And he's only a one-dimensional player. He won't shoot the basketball. So it's like, it's just frustrating. Like, there's no chance in hell you should have 6 field goal attempts in 30 minutes. And blame Borrego for the end of the game or whatever. Like, your best player, your best scorer shot 6 times. 6 times. And people are like, oh, plays aren't being run for him. Is Saddiq Bey coming off double staggered screens and back screens? Am I missing something?
And Matt, he took 10 shots a game before that and 11 the game before that.
Yeah, so am I missing like Saddiq Bey? Like Trey Murphy, no matter what, like, he's been horrific over these last 3 games. He's getting 20 up a night. You can pencil that in. I'm getting 20 field goal attempts a night. Zion Williams got 6. And your excuse is they don't run plays for him. Okay. They're not running plays for Saddiq Bey. Like, wake up, people. Go watch his first quarter. I went back. I wasted 15 minutes out of my Sunday today. I watched his first quarter. He stood in the corner 8 times.
Justin, I wish you had that clip.
What clip?
The one you texted me. The one you texted me.
Yeah, I texted you and Jared. He's standing on the right wing. I mean, his man's not even looking at him. It's a direct face cut. He won't move. I mean, the guy doesn't want the basketball. And people are okay with 6 field goal attempts and blame Borrego and blame Willie and blame all these other guys. Like, Jared just said it. Give me the fucking ball and get out the way. That's all you got to do.
Whew. Welcome, Chris Conner, to the show. How you doing, brother?
My partner dressed like young Droid here, man. What's
Yeah.
You either
cleaning this bit, huh?
Well, you either that or you are Joe Dumas, because nobody got more polo than Joe D.
Hey,
Nobody.
Ever since I said I was reincarnating Joe, I've been in nothing but low. All that rhyme too. Check this out. Chris, at what point this is Zion specific, but not really, right? At what point does when healthy stop being a viable option for building a team?
Depends on who's controlling the sticks. You know what I mean? If you got somebody that really that's controlling the sticks, like these.
Okay.
You all right?
Justin?
No, it just
Right.
shows off it's off the rails. Just zero accountability on this show now. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, can we move this comment off the screen?
Who put this up here, man?
Hey, look, fine.
It's
You
on
said
you, to be
I
honest.
know, that's why I'm
you said that though,
I didn't say it in this manner.
and you didn't say it with this context, but you did say it.
What?
Wait.
But we gotta get it off the screen.
Wait. That was said live?
Well, no, not in that
panelists?
context.
Not in that way.
Not in that way. They
Well,
summarized.
But in that
Oh,
sequence,
God.
it was.
No,
it
Leave
was.
us
yeah, go, Ross.
run the show
Go
into
with
the
that funny
ground.
shit.
So-
Unbelievable, man.
So
Me, I mean-
two hands in the mouth was not said.
No.
Oh,
No.
Paraphrasing. You paraphrased it, and now you put it in the funny. This is how words get pulled out of context, and then this is how Jason Kidd gets mad and starts cussing out everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like what we did. What we did.
What you say fuck you for? Like that.
Yeah, poor reporter,
Hey,
man. I mean, he's pretty genuine about the question too. Like, really,
Hey,
just,
hold up. Breaking news. Hold on, breaking news. Shout out to Scoop B. Justin, tell Scoop B unblock me. He's in a conversation with Brandon Ingram. Scoop B says, I don't have any regrets. I think we just got hit by the injury bug. We were talented across the board. We had shooters who could fill it up. One of the best defenders in the league, a generational talent in Zion. We had veteran leadership, and then we added DeJounte Murray, who brought the Spurs championship DNA. I thought we had a real chance, but sometimes you need luck. You need to be healthy and have time to build cohesiveness. And the injuries just didn't give us a chance.
Brandon Ingram said that?
Brandon Ingram just said that.
Why?
I don't know.
Why is he with his new yes? They're like fourth in the Eastern Conference. Why is he still okay?
I think
it may not be his fault.
I think Scoop B was asking him just probably why it didn't work in New Orleans.
Why? Well, but why though? Why are we not
know.
talking about what's working in Toronto? Why are we not talking about what's working with Big Glow? You know what I'm saying? Why are we talking about DeJounte Murray? Like
Championship pedigree.
What's going?
What?
Hey,
Did y'all say
man.
what a championship?
No.
That's why I was like championship pedigree for.
No,
What?
he got the you know.
What made me pause with concern? He said veteran leadership, and I was like,
Who you talking about?
Who?
that's what I'm saying.
Who?
Who you talking
JJ Redick?
Nah,
Wait, last year.
CJ?
CJ,
Probably CJ.
I assume that's what he's referring
Larry
to.
Nance? I don't know.
maybe Jonas in previous years.
I don't know. Tony
No.
Snell. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
all right.
But Chris, anyways,
Tony Snow.
you're right.
Yeah. About Zion?
No. So, well, yeah, I was asking you like when does you said I asked you when to stop like being healthy. When is that?
What did I say?
When does that start? You said when you're controlling something. I'm not gonna repeat. You said who's on first.
Who's on second?
Yeah.
That was what's on second.
What's up?
See,
Oh, I'm
what's
sorry.
up?
I fucked up the game, bro. I mean,
Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Fucking
all right.
rookie.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's kind of been over, bro. To be real, in most situations, it's kind of been over. Like if you talking like if you in any relationship and you talking about year 7, like if this motherfucker just come in the house, like it's over. Like they not like this is who you signed up for. This is who they are more than likely. You know what I mean? So I mean, look, and I think it's in some ways his health is less frustrating to me than comparing it to the evolution of his game. Because I was, talking about it with Grub the other night. It's just anytime we talk about his shots, especially against good to average teams, I always feel like it's less about him asking for the basketball, which plays a role, but I don't think that that's the biggest element of it. I just think teams know what it means to cut his water off or to discourage him from trying, especially on the second night of a back-to-back, when that is your move, when halfback dive is it, when you don't have counters, when you don't have toss, when you don't have traps, when you don't have any though, you don't have options, you don't have any of that, and you halfback dive every single time. I don't care who you are at that size. When Ross put up that shot chart a few weeks ago that lives rent-free in my head, and you're not a post savant, like, and you don't shoot jumpers, you're gonna have nights like that because you are going to eventually stop wanting to continue to have to play that way every single, no matter what type of battering ram Zion is, or bowling ball, he get tired of running into motherfuckers.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this, because just to follow up on what you just said, who is making you play that way?
He is.
Okay.
Him. So I mean, that's he's we've been talking about this for a while. He's standing in his own way. I mean, and look, like this ain't got to be just a New Orleans thing. This could be anywhere that Zion go, down the line. There are just things that he should be welcoming to make his life, his shot attempts, and his game easier, and he just ain't there yet right now. I mean, and I don't think it's a lack of ability. It's just like, do you want to do this shit or not?
There yet right now in year 7.
And if not now, then when?
Ross, let me ask you this. Would trading Zion, like, would that even bring back a fair value?
I mean, kind of a loaded question.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Ross,
the
Barbara Walters up here.
they're 34 and 99 in the last 2 years. So like what I mean.
Okay. Wait, let me add some sauce to the question then. This current year Zion does this expose how far his value has dropped?
Yes, that's a fair question, and yes. And Chris just alluded to it. He just hasn't added anything to his game. I couldn't say any better than Chris just did. Like I think his injury, like the health, because he's been I feel like he's played most of the games this year. His health is less frustrating to me than the fact that like he's probably like that he's just gotten worse at basketball. Like I think he's like I truly think he's gotten worse. And I'm not that's not me saying he's bad. It's just me saying I think he's gotten worse.
That's a fact.
And I almost see some like some frustration. It's like he doesn't know what to do. I don't think. Like he doesn't know. He doesn't, because I think he is frustrated with the way defenses play him. The fact that he can't get even the look. That's why he takes so few shots, because they no longer allow you to get there anymore. So you'd have to expend a lot of energy to consistently get to the left side of the rim, and then there's people there. There's 7-footers standing there, and so he doesn't know how to. The fact that I think he truly doesn't know how to get shots off anymore. Outside of that, now you get this frustration where he only takes 9 shots a night, or he takes 8 shots, or he takes 10 shots, because he won't pull up from 12 feet. He can't. He doesn't know how. He doesn't have a counter to his right hand. Like he doesn't have any of those things. And I think it's half. He's tired and frustrated, and the other part is like I think there's a skill component to this that he truly doesn't like he doesn't know what to do to get up 20 shots a night. It's the same way we've talked about this a million times. Why he never scores 40 because he can't.
And look, and look, I want to say one more thing, and I'm done. It's similar. A lot of people, and I've seen it in the chat to where people say like, yeah, well, Giannis had to go through the same thing. The difference is Giannis is fucking 6'10", 6'11", with whatever kind of wingspan. It's totally different. It's totally different playing the way that Zion plays at 6'6" than being 6'10", 6'11", dog.
Yeah, Justin, I saw that.
It's because he's shooting less. I would hope so. I mean, he's averaging 13.7 per shots a night. He averaged 17 last year.
In regards to what Ross and Chris just said, go ahead, Ross. I'm sorry.
Nothing. Continue.
I just feel like, you said he doesn't know what to do. I'm sorry. I'm not mean to laugh, but it's kind of funny. Like, just because you saying he don't know what to do, shoot the ball. Like, it really.
I know, but it's easy. And look, I get it. That's in its most simplistic form, sure. But if you're not comfortable taking 3-pointers, or you're not going to make them, he's not going to shoot them. Like, it's easy for us to say.
Then why does he practice
We've been
this every
saying
day to not
we've
shoot
been
it?
saying he needs to get a counter to. He would get 4 layups, and I'm talking about uncontested layups if he would just pivot, spin, and use his right hand on the right side of the basket. He would get 4 or 5, 10 points, boom, like that, uncontested, because they're not guarding it. They literally they overplay his left hand so bad he can't do it. So even though in a practice situation with no one around, he might. But it's the same reason they said Shaq used to go and make 30 free throws a night in practice. He'd go sit there and he could sit there and make them all day. And you get a game he can't, because it's different. Like, there are defenders there. They're taking away the thing that you really want to do. You're a little bit tired. You know this. I mean, it's not.
Russ, I feel you. But let me just say this, and I understand what you're saying. I'm just using this as comparison. In Brook Lopez's first 8 years in the NBA, he made 3 3-pointers. 3-pointers. Bro, like, after that, you got 100. He made literally, this motherfucker made 2 3-pointers in 2015. In 2016, he made 134.
And Lito, this is the part to me that does so, because I'm with. I think we all mostly blame Zion for a lot of for a lot of these things. This is the part to me where I do blame coaching and management, because there should have been a point where when you are if you're only taking 10 shots a night and you're passing up, I don't know, 4 threes and 6 12-footers, and you can, I'm just taking you out, and I'm publicly saying we had to take him out because he won't play offense. He won't do the things we're asking him to do. He won't make the game easier for himself. And in fact, he just stopped shooting altogether. So we had to take him out. Like, the fact that y'all guys were in year 7, that's never said one time. There's never been one criticism ever. They're 34 and 99. There's enough criticism to go around, but never for him.
Oh man.
That's why I sent that, but like, that's why I sent those screenshots to Lito, like to y'all two. Like, it's one thing. You don't like, you're just activity off ball. Like, you don't know what to do.
I got you.
You don't know when to back cut. You don't know when to face cut. Like, Jared, I go, Jared, what would you do here if you were Zion? He goes, I said a flare screen slip. And I thought about it. I was like, damn, I had a different answer. But I'm like, yeah, it makes sense, because you flare screen for Trey, he comes over, and then you slip. And these are wide open opportunities that he has no idea how to take advantage of.
I did not say that. The fucking Jared
never had to.
If I was a maniac, because I did not say that. That was not my answer.
When I didn't think about it either, because then Jared said that, I was like, wow, yeah, that's going to be wide open, because you're going to flare screen it. That Zion's man's going to have to jump, and then you're going to slip, and the lane's wide open.
He doesn't know what to do.
Can we get that picture up, Lito?
I got one better for you.
Oh, let me get this down. This is what, yeah. That's what drove me insane. Play it again, because Micah PV back cuts, Zion stands, and people are like, "Well, there's not enough room on the baseline." But look, go to space, gravitate to space, gravitate to the rim. You can also get an offensive rebound. You can also just move. Just move.
Somebody was like, they don't respect Zion in the corner. Go look what Micah Peavy man is, dog. You think they respect Micah Peavy? You think like
No, Micah P just reads it. Look at this.
This motherfucker's in a defensive back stance. I don't even know. Like he's
he's got his back to him. Totally. It's like defense 101 is like C man and C ball. He's just got his back.
It's sync to the level. It's literally sync to the level. And like people are making excuses like, well, like there's not enough room for Zion. Zion doesn't need a lot of room. He just jumps over people, or he just back cuts to the space.
Man, it's crazy, bro. I sat up there and watched Derrick Rose get his jersey retired in Chicago, right? I was supposed to go, and it was super fucking cold. Thank God I didn't go. Like I was supposed to come to Chicago for my birthday, right? So I'm watching this shit, and I'm just like, damn. Derrick Rose only played 8 years in Chicago. Wow. He only played 8 years, and one of them, he was out the whole year, right? And you look at it like, damn, he did all of that in 8 years. We can't get this motherfucker to do this for one. Like we can't get like him to do anything for a full season, like carry a franchise for an entire season. That's the separator right there, bro. Like that's the superstar. Like, do you really want to carry a franchise? Do whatever it takes to do something relevant. Like Derrick Rose didn't win he won MVP, which is amazing, youngest MVP ever, right? But he didn't go to the NBA Finals. He didn't win a chip. He did something that was representative of the city, and he did it with everything he had, birthed to him. All the skills and the will and the power. He didn't have a great jump shot, but he still worked at it. Right? Like it was all athleticism, but he still worked at finishing. Like he added to his game. Even after the injury, he added to his game. But nah, we got somebody blessed with something supernatural, and he can't even just do the natural. Like he's wasted a gift.
That was a bar. Wow. That's a bar. And shout out to D-Rose 50 ball after multiple surgeries, and I could, bro. I remember, like nobody respected D Rose's jumper. They didn't respect this jumper at all, and then it got to the point where it was like, ask the Pelicans, bro. Go ahead.
Can I couple the screenshot? So Absolutely. This is the screenshot I sent today. No, like I no disrespect. I don't know what 33's name is, but I said, I texted to Jared Leto. I said, what would you do if you were Zion here? Right, fears there. My answer was, it's a simple face cut down the lane, like a just quick face cut, and then you're on your left-hand side. Jarrett, very smart, points this out that, once again, look at all the space. You flare screen on 5. Trey goes literally to the right wing, and then Zion literally dives to the rim. Like, you want to talk about an open dunk. That's going to be an uncontested open dunk if you just move. If you do one certain action, and you can't do it, you can't read it. You can't read that your defender's not even looking at you. Like it's basic basketball. If your defender loses you and is ball watching, you go. He never does it. We just showed you 2 instances, one in the corner, one on the wing. Go watch the first quarter. I'm telling you, it was obnoxious.
Can I read my answer that I told you?
Yes.
All right. So I said, on the same issue, I basically said what you said, right? Like I would just cut, because the guy's looking at you. He has no feel for where you are. He has no clue, because his back is turned to you, right? Then you said it's a simple face cut. I said if these aren't things you've done, you don't know how to do them. It's not natural to him. Even when coached as a pro, it's still not in his wheelhouse. I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just showing how flawed he is as a player. I mean, about what you're doing. No, go ahead.
No,
go ahead,
yeah, I mean, because look, right there's neither space it, dog. I mean, Yves Missi is in one corner, Micah Peavy's in the other. If
the lane's still wide open,
the lane's still wide open. Zion can get to his spot more than likely in time. But I like the idea of the easiest shot being setting a screen on who's I don't know, this Barlow or who's ever on Trey, and allowing the ball handler, which was fears in that moment to make a decision, because no matter what decision Philly makes at that point, you're gonna have an open opportunity, whether it's a Trey 3 or it's an easy Zion look in the middle of the paint.
Man, let's we spent enough time on player one, man. Shout out to him. He'll get better one day. 5, Herb Jones, bro. Is Herb Jones too, like, is he too valuable for this team? Like, is he a person that you would have to trade because of just how valuable he feels league wide?
Yeah, man. I don't want to. Again, I've been on a campaign that I've never wanted to trade her, but I understand the position the Pelicans are in, because, in my opinion, everybody should be up for trade. Everybody should be available to some degree. No offer is, too low for the Pelicans to at least listen to. And Herb's value, based on his age and his skill set, I think teams league wide would want someone like him. I even asked Jason Kidd, was it a year or two ago, about Herb Jones's impact. He was like, yeah, the league needs more Herb Joneses. And that's saying something from somebody that was a 9-time defensive first team all defense or defensive team, whatever. So the league needs more guys like that. They want more guys like that. And I think, his availability, his ability to defend multiple positions and score in transition would help a championship team. So they need to listen. I heard 2 first, or was that the call for Herb? Hopefully that seems insane, but if someone offers it, you take it and you don't look back.
Chris, is trading Herb Jones admitting that this team is years away from competing?
Ooh. Yes. I mean, it's admitting a few things though. It's admitting that. It's admitting that you don't have many assets that you can get rid of and maximize. I mean, it's admitting a few different things. It's admitting that because I mean, more than likely your goal is to get into next year's draft class. So it's admitting the you needing to maybe do that now if you ultimately get rid of Herb. Yeah, I mean, it's a few things. I don't think it's just one, but yeah, I mean, so at what Herb's 26?
27. Can't you just look at it as good business?
Or just good business?
Like, and I don't mean that. I mean that in a fair way. Like, Herb is good business. Herb is 27. He's 27, and he's
had enough.
Yeah, I have enough. He's owed $80+ million over the next 4 years after this. Like, I just think it's good business. I mean, he's shot a hair under like 42% over the last 2 years. Across those last 200 threes, he's shot, 30%. Like, I don't. He's a good defensive player. I think he has a spot on a winning team. But like, I think it feels almost like it's almost unarguable that just moving on from him, especially if you can get a first or two seems like it would be crazy. But if you can get a first, like, that to me just feels like good business for a team in the spot the Pelicans are in. Like, that's how I look at it. I mean, there are other things you can elaborate on, but like at this point, it's just good business.
So, but here's my only thing with that. I think Herb's the reason I asked about his age, because I think Herb's in a pocket to where his trade value isn't going to fluctuate much in the next year or two. So if you choose to trade him now or you choose to trade him later on, I don't think much is going to change in regards to what you can get for him. You can get 2 firsts now. Next year around the trade deadline, Herb ain't changing much. If at anything, if today's Herb is worth 2 firsts, it can only get better. More likely, the shooting something. It's not getting worse. His floor is what Herb Jones shows. So whether you do it now, you do it in a year, whatever, the goal, I think, if we're talking about good business, and if you really want to attack that, it's Saddiq Bey. That's the one, because he's the guy.
That's tough.
He's the guy whose trade value can fluctuate. He's playing the best basketball of his life coming off of an ACL injury, right? Missing a year. So you don't know if he's worth the first now. You don't know if next year for sure he's going to be playing the same way and worth, a first on an expiring deal. You have no idea. you've like for value wise, the guy that arrived in New Orleans to the dude that the way he's playing now, the value's all the way up. So you would be selling super fucking high. Versus with Herb, you're not selling high on him right now. And I don't think at his age and the way he plays, you should be in a rush and let somebody knocks down your door and it's good business and they offer you two first-round picks, something like that, or unprotected first, whatever it is.
Yo, let's talk about Saddiq Bey because Chris raised a valid point, and Ross and I had this discussion at the end of the last pod that we did. Shout out to Sam, man. Sam said, why are we so focused on getting back in the draft when the reality is we aren't going to get a top 10 pick? It will most likely be out the lottery. Is the draft considered that deep?
Depends on who you ask. There's some really good players at the top, right? There's one really good player in my opinion, and it's not AJ.
It's not.
It's
he
not.
doesn't play though.
Man, listen, the boy.
You say he don't play?
I mean, he didn't finish the game last night.
No, he said AJ. Not
saying
Darren.
AJ. I think he said not AJ. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he said not AJ.
Not AJ.
Hey, you tripping, Justin? That boy good.
Who? Wait, who
not
AJ?
Talking? He's talking about the other one who didn't finish the game.
You think there's an issue there?
I mean, Lito said he's doing it in high school too.
We'll talk about this.
We'll talk about my bad, Jared. Go ahead. My bad.
But I think there are some good players, but I don't think there's like some transformational player in this next draft. To be honest, like I just don't see it. I can be wrong. I've been wrong about a couple things, but not too much about these players. We'll see. But if they want to get back in the draft, great. If they don't, I don't see that as a problem either. Because his team's already too young, in my opinion. We need some more professional basketball players that already have a skill set. We don't have time to kind of teach people, and we don't do a great job of that anyway. Holistically.
Hold on, Justin. I want to ask you a question I asked Ross last pod.
Yeah.
Because Chris brought up a great point about Saddiq. And I like playing devil's advocate to this point because the man who drafted him is here. You drafted him to be the person he is now, right? You traded for him to get to Washington to continue his ascent.
This is a great point by you, yeah.
Right? You traded for him to Washington to continue his ascent. He gets hurt, and now you have him on a very friendly contract, right? You don't think there's a chance that he actually extends him contract-wise?
It's funny, man. So I said this last night. I went to the recap. I shouted you out for this because I thought it was a great point because this is Weaver's guy, and he's now seeing like, hey, this is why I drafted him, right? And then, last night I was like, man, it's gonna be hard for me to want to trade Saddiq Bey because he's a guy that you really need on your team. Like, I think he's a professional. He shows up every night. He can start. He can come off the bench. He's got a year and a half left at $6.5 million. He's just your pro's pro. He can score in multiple ways. He's shooting the ball well. Like, he does a lot he plays injured. Like, he does a lot of good things. He loves to play basketball. And you never really want to trade one of those guys. But when you've had 30 wins over your last 125 games, you only have a choice. You have to gain assets. So it's a tough move. But I was referencing you last night, Lito, like maybe Weaver does offer an extension. Like maybe he's trying to sell really high. And if he doesn't get what he gets or wants, then you might see him re-signed. For real.
Hey, I just want to add this caveat or this anecdote. Troy Weaver is Stringer Bell. If anybody knows with Warriors, like y'all got to do some research on Troy Weaver. He started out with the DC Assault. Anybody know who the DC Assault is? It's an AAU team, it's an AAU program. It was sponsored by Adidas, initially then sponsored by Nike. But this is where John Wall came from and a bunch of other, DC area guys. He went from coaching or organizing an AAU team, and now he's a general manager in the NBA. He was a street dude that went corporate. It's all in a book. I promise you. If you just read, I am I'm impressed by Troy Weaver. I gotta meet this dude.
Okay.
There needs to be a documentary.
I might have to. I'm
intrigued.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I ain't gonna lie, I'm intrigued.
Wait, Jared,
Yeah.
where did he go from AAU? Like, what was his next stop? What was his next stop?
He was, I think, assistant coach at Pitt.
How the fuck do you do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Because he probably made a bunch of connections with a bunch of college coaches with the AAU circuit. Blah blah blah. Assistant coach at
He did. All
right, yo. When Weaver left in 1996 to join Coach Ralph Willard staff at Pittsburgh, yeah.
I can get you some kids from my AAU program.
Yeah, DC saw had Mike Brown.
Smart. Yeah,
pipeline
after that.
That's smart,
bro.
He was on the coaching staff for when Melo won at Syracuse.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was assistant coach.
And you never see him. I've never seen him. I've never seen him.
That's why he string a bell. He making all the moves.
Hold on. He recruited Melo to Syracuse.
Recruited? He probably walked that man.
Hey man, hold on.
Straight from Merlin.
Syracuse. Hold on. We got hold on. We might gotta let Troy cook, man. Hold on a second.
I gotta meet Troy.
Troy, my bad.
Who is this guy?
Troy. My bad, Troy. Yo, man, Trey Murphy, man. So Trey's been awful last couple games, right? Like, there's no other way to phrase it. He's been fucking terrible. That's my dog, though. But I'm just being honest. Like, he's just been terrible. But he's doing the thing that I've been wanting him to do. Just shoot the basketball unconsciously. Just shoot it. I don't care. Like, because who else is going to shoot the basketball? Anyways, with that being said, Ross, would you rather build with Trey or flip Trey to fix literally multiple holes in the roster?
I don't mind keeping Trey, but it very much depends on the roster. I'm on the record here of like no one is untouchable on this roster. Nobody, rookie or vet, I don't care. No one is untouchable. For the right price, they should be listening on everything. Again, I like the record is the record. It's not my record, it's theirs. So I can't. It's hard for me to like. We're not building anything. That's the like we talk about a core and like who is untouchable and like who. There is no core. Like you don't have a core when you never win games. And you're not building anything sustainable. Multiple coaches, probably have another coach after this year. Like there's nothing being built. Okay, so you have to start the process of building. And as far as I'm concerned, we're still on the first step of that. So. If a deal is good enough, then I do it. But Trey is probably the one player on the roster that I'm at least hesitant on, and he's probably the only one. Maybe one of the rookies I would be hesitant, but other than that,
I mean, let's go around the panel. Now I get you. Let's add a caveat to it. You get 3 picks.
Three untouchables? We get 3 untouchables?
I ain't gonna say they untouchable, but they let's say they top 10 protected.
Hold on. Where'd your question? Yeah.
Wait, like 3. Wait, like
you're saying
for
Trey? You're saying in a trade for Trey?
Yeah.
He's saying if you got three picks for Trey, that's your question?
Yes.
Oh, if we got 3 picks for Trey,
yeah.
Do I get another player, or is that just
no? It's just picks.
No,
I need another player. I need another player.
To make me feel all right, man. Just give me another player.
Russ, Chris, y'all feel the same?
It would probably depend on when the picks are. For me, but I'm definitely not even considering it for less than 3. But one of those I would need to feel real confident is going to be top 10, like real confident, because I need it for leverage for other stuff, right? Like I mean,
Chris, I see you thinking. What you got?
Nah, I think Trey's more valuable. Like the question that you asked about Herb, this is where I think Trey's more valuable to you because he's more valuable to like the pieces that you have right now and their play styles. How Derek Queen plays, how Jeremiah Fears plays, if Zion is still a part of the present or the future, like those guys need someone with Trey's skill set. And we just talked about like, they do not have any shooting. Well, if I understand not having shooting, but you damn sure ain't just replacing somebody that is at Trey's caliber when it comes to shooting the basketball. They need to figure out a ways to add to that. If it's not another Trey Murphy, of course, it's someone that can even be half of that, or give you even like average shooting, something along those lines, like you did with adding Saddiq Bey and things like that. So three picks sounds nice, but it would need to be a Mikal Bridges type of offer for me to be like, okay, fuck it, I can't say no to that.
Yeah. That's where I'm at too. And the other thing that kind of I think clouds the Trey thing for me just a little bit too is that it's almost the same issue I had with CJ. It's like we have him moonlighting as like a first option, like maybe supposed to be the first or best player on your roster. And that's part of that is what leads to a 34-99 record over 2 years, because he's probably best as like a true 3-and-D, smart player that has gotten better at rebounding and at times can do some really athletic stuff, but he's probably best served as like a third or fourth best player on like a playoff team. And that's not the situation here. So again, it's never a knock to the Herbs and Treys of the world. It's really a knock to the rest of the roster around him and how it hasn't.
Man, Ross, it's funny you say that, because my next question was, as good as he's been lately, would he be even better on another team?
Who is that?
I think you would see the absolute best version of him on a better team. I do. I don't think he'd have to do quite as much. I think it would free him up to play, to probably get a lot more open looks, which would be great. Less off the dribble stuff. You'd probably see him play in transition more on a better defensive team. I think you would see the like fringe all-star version of him, and you would see a more valuable version of him on another team, on a better team.
There's one team. There's one team that I think would like give you what Ross is saying, that like realistic. I'm not talking like KC, Golden State. That's the only team. I think any of the other teams, more than likely, Trey will either be in a similar situation than he is now, or worse. But I think Golden State is the team that immediately he touches down, everything skill wise, opportunity wise, rises.
I've been critical of Trey this season, but I actually was impressed by some of the things he attempted to do, right? Or not say, let's say impressed, but just encouraged, because he took a shot. He attempted to take a shot and it got blocked. Okay. But I didn't see that from him early in the season, because it felt like he was just trying to be perfect at everything, right? Like he took a jump shot off the dribble, contested. And I think that's like now, like the struggles are, he's learning through the struggle. Like, yeah, your shot needs to be even quicker than what it is now. You need to be able to create space and not be 6-7 feet behind the line to shoot a three. You need to be able to take the shot because you're 6'10". Maybe you need to change the angle in which you shoot, right? Because I think it's too far and it takes so long. Like it needs to be more up here rather than down here. Hopefully these are things he's looking at. I've been on record saying this. I think he needs to go to a different trainer. I think what he has now isn't sufficient to what he needs to become. Like it's almost remedial to a certain degree. Like he needs to like another jump. So I would look at like a Phil Handy, that type of trainer to increase his ball handling and also give him some real, facts about what they see in him and not too many yes men around him.
Man, let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about Yves, man. Yves has been playing very well as of late. He has also been a hot topic trade-wise. Justin, is Missi being overrated right now because of the contract situation and his potential, or do you think like there's real like upside to his career?
Yeah, I think there is. So the way I feel about Saddiq Bey is like with Missi, I was once again, I'll admit again, I was wrong about Missi, but this is a guy I would sell high on. Like, I would be able to be okay about it. And like, I like Missi, friend of the show, all that. But if someone's going to offer you a first, if you can get it, I think who was it? Fisher reported, I think maybe a week ago, like, unless it's like, if it's a second rounder, a couple multiple second rounders, absolutely not. But if a team offers you a first round pick, especially in 2026, maybe, I think you've got to do it. I didn't like the Missi like Benedict Mathurin swap. Like, I hate that. Like, I'm not doing that. But if a team is going to overpay for Yves Missi, I think you have to take that deal. Like, once again, guys, we like Missi. We like Bay. We like Trey. We like Herb. But like, it's not working. You're not winning games. You're not even close to winning games. Like, you're not even close to the play-in.
Yeah.
Again, back-to-back years. Like, that's how bad it is. And I think people really need to realize that.
And you know what, Justin? I think to add to that, I think a problem is that the Pelicans for years missed out on taking advantage of selling high on certain assets and players.
Oh yeah.
That they eventually either regretted not doing so or they let walk for nothing. It's a laundry list of those in which when the iron was hot, they didn't strike. They waited it out, and then the value plummeted. You know, and I think now's an opportunity that with all these players that you mentioned, now you kind of don't have a choice. Like you're looking at another putrid year. You're looking at another situation where you don't have real draft capital for next year, depending on how important that is to you, and your future is questionable. So this regime, more than anything else, needs to be focused. They need to run this more like a business. And most businesses, it's not all smiles. Not the good ones. Some cold-hearted shit that goes on in there, man. And I think this appear was not even cold-hearted. It's just like Ross said earlier, it's good business. And the Pelicans, for too long, they didn't back to David Griffin. They just held on to things way longer than they should have, for the sake of the now, or what they thought the now would look like, or gambling on something finally magically coming together, or gambling on health, or how nice someone was in the locker room. These next few years, man, like now, this offseason and all these things, it's time to capitalize on this shit, even if it's not like trading Saddiq Bey doesn't make your team better today. Trading Trey Murphy or Herb Jones doesn't make your basketball team better, but does it make your business model better? Could it possibly make it better years from now? There's a chance for that. Yeah, I mean, the list goes on, and there's Najee, it's Jackson Hayes, there's Brandon Ingram, there's I forgot if Jonas walked or if Jonas was traded. But it's so many, maybe Jose Alvarado. We could be having this conversation about Herb Jones. You don't know. So, they gotta be looking, right now and thinking, I don't know what some of these players are. I'm gonna have this opportunity again, even if I like what this player is doing right now, how good they've been, how hard of a worker they are. Especially when a guy like Saddiq Bey, you have nothing set up right now with his future outside of next season.
I mean, well, with that being said, Justin said he's not interested in Mathurin, but like, I think that's the team that people gravitate to because they need a center.
Knicks and Celtics have been interested too.
Would you? I mean, I can't tell you who's on.
But I think it was Kyle who made a good point. Like, you got to have a pick higher than where he was selected.
Yeah, shout out to Kyle.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
totally agree with that.
I feel that. Jose Alvarado. So 5 is Jose. Is Jose more valuable to the fans than he is the front office?
Valid question. I think it's about even. I don't know. I think the organization, for one, are you saying like front facing organization, or are you saying like back office, like Troy Weaver business decision kind of dealing?
Yeah, like front, like is he more valuable? Put it like this: do you feel like the fans hold him in such high regard that if you trade him, you lose them? Do you think the front office feels that way?
Lose, no, but more so like they don't want the pushback, right? Like he's such a fan favorite. Like I was at the game the other night and my son instantly pointed him out. Like dude was in the phone, just like he popped up because they were making a lot of noise and like, oh, daddy, like Jose, and they saying it like, oh, okay, now he knows who that is. Like they don't want to lose that. The organization does because they see that as value because they need to sell tickets because you know the number one guy isn't really selling the tickets, so they have to kind of use Jose as a placeholder. But that's a bit of the problem, right? Like we have to give value to guys that shouldn't have that burden on them. So then that locks you into having to value somebody like Jose and not being able to move him for a business decision because the other businesses, the ticket selling. So it's like it's like a double-edged sword, right? Like you're cutting yourself at the same time as trying to heal yourself.
Chris, if you don't trade Jose now, when do you get off the contract?
With Jose, I think my tune has changed a little bit because I think that number one, he doesn't cost you money to stay around, right? Now, I think if he's ultimately blocking the opportunity of someone that you need in your building to get better, if he's taking away minutes from somebody needed, it's a different story. But I don't I'm not at the point anymore, and it's specifically this year to where I'm like, man, like, Jose shouldn't be on the floor. Especially if you're playing him for 15 to 20 minutes, and if you're paying him $5, $6, $7, $9 million a year, like if I trade him now and I get a second round pick, what exactly, now if we were talking about someone that I had to make a larger financial responsibility towards, then yeah. But I do think that Jose is, even for all the points and reasons that Five mentioned, I think it's credible. But just like anyone else, if there is an offer that makes a lot of sense, that makes your team and your business better, you can't say no because you like the person that's there, or the fans like him, or he's become a name locally inside the city. I don't like that element of it. But I mean for what you pay him and what you're playing and what he does do, I think most nights I probably would look to keep him if it made sense. In all honesty, at this point.
Lito, you want to talk about ism? Really chaps my ass is a really good. That's a really good ism right there.
I know really exactly what David looks like. I don't have to guess what David looks like.
That's such a good one. I know Ross appreciated that one.
Is that good?
Chaps my ass, man.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Say, Justin, hold on. Let's stay right there for 1 second. Let's a lot of smoke around John Morant, right? Lot of smoke. Per the Pelicans and Grizzlies, no, they've denied it. If you had the chance to pull the plug on that trade to bring John Morant to New Orleans, is that something that GM Justin would do?
Yes. Is the trade DeJounte Poole and whatever, like
whatever. Let's just say whatever makes whatever makes it work.
And like it would just be entertaining. Like Ross says, you can't be bad and boring. Like you're both, and you don't have a pick. like we can't even watch college basketball games because we don't have a pick. At least with Ja, you get off your bad contracts. I mean, maybe you're just hopeful that he changes. He changes his game and he becomes available and so on and so forth. And you just have hope. That's all you can do. I mean, yeah, I would like to see John Morant in New Orleans.
Ross, let's say the trade deadline passes and there's no that no trade happens, right? Is that malpractice?
God.
Is
Oh,
that
God.
I will be requesting a trade for myself
gotcha?
to another friend. I will be
If
going
they
to
don't do
the
a trade,
highest
we're not
bidder.
doing a show. Seriously. If they don't do a trade, we ain't doing a show.
It'll be. How else can you look at it? Like how do you? In this, I go back to this a lot. Is like, how do you spin it?
You know, I
Like,
think
what
y'all
it-
are forgetting who we are.
How do you spin it as a positive? Like people don't want to talk about it. Like, okay, I get it. Murray's been hurt, but otherwise, like Zion's played a lot of games. Trey's played a lot of games. Like, you got 13 wins, and adding the ones you got last year, you got 34. 34-99 is 34-99. Like, well, I can't, and that's why when we start talking about the Saddiq Beys of the world and Yves Missi and Jose, and it's like, are you impacting winning? No disrespect to those guys. Clearly, the answer is no. But that's true for everybody on the roster. So we got to, like, if there's a few boxes you have to check, well, everyone gets their box, like, gets a check for that one, because none of you are impacting winning because we don't win any games. So then what, right? Like then you start looking at salary, right? Well, Jose's got a player option for next year. He could be gone if he wants to. Why are you so? What are you so loyal to? Yeah, and but it's true for everybody. Like I don't know that I agree that I have to get a pick higher than where Yves was drafted to trade him. I don't think I have to.
Nope.
Like I don't think that, because it's, and kind of back to what Chris was just saying. Well, if they only make 4 or 5 or 6 million, but what? All right, well, Jose makes 4.5, Hawk makes 5, Bey makes 6, Looney makes 8. Like, well, you start doing the math, and it's like real easy. You get to 25, 35, $40 million. It's just like, well, I mean, and I get it. You got to spend that money on somebody. I'm not, but if you're not winning, I don't have loyalty to anybody.
We're DMPing $32 million right now.
I don't have loyalty to
insane.
anybody. I have loyalty to somebody that will generate wins.
Hey,
Go ahead.
my bad. I was just gonna make a statement about the pick or the trade for a pick for Yves has to be higher than him. Do we recall that draft? That draft was horrid.
Stinky.
Yves in a real draft. No offense, dog, if you're watching. Like, you probably would have been like a second rounder, dog. Like, keep it a buck. Keep it a $150. Like, and again, I have my, let's say, my comments about Yves. We can have court about him eventually.
Oh,
But
we'll bring back court.
yeah, like, hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Ain't nobody. Again, everybody has a chance to be on a new team, man. Everybody.
And it's no disrespect. Like, it makes it sound like
But
we're
it's
saying, I don't think because I don't think he's a bad player. Like, I think he's fine. I think he's a fine, like, I think he would get minutes on most teams. But you can find him in every draft. In every second round, I can go find one. Every round. Every single second round, including the one he was drafted. Every one of them.
Well, Russ, could you say that about?
I can find 2 or 3 of them.
Could you say that about Herb Jones?
I could find a close approximation. And this is where I go back to, like, does your team generate more wins this year or less wins this year if PV just picks up those, because Herb ain't been playing anyway. So, and let's not talk about it, but Herb didn't really play last year either. So there's that. But how much worse are you still, when you have 13 wins, like, you can't be any worse. So, like, I'm sitting here saying, would you be worse with Micah Peavy just, like, playing more of those minutes in that Herb Jones role? Like, I don't know. Probably not. You got 13 wins, right? And you had 20 last year. I hate to keep going back to that. And the sad reality is, and if you don't change the roster, you're going to have 13 next year. And you might have to, in terms of name, like, name recognition, you might have to take a step back to go forward.
Yep.
Yes, people recognize Herb Jones now. He's become a cool name, a cool story, and all that stuff. But you might not want to be the team in 2 years paying him $25 million, right? Like that. You've got to start to free things up. Like, your team is. You got to find ways to improve.
All right, man. Let's do some fun shit before we get out of here and ask these questions. Justin.
And before you ask that question, I'll just somebody
Go
you
ahead.
got a comment up right here. Like, this team's drafted pretty good in the second round, my dog. Like, most of all the players we're talking about that y'all don't want to trade were all second rounders. Like, it's the only spot where they actually draft halfway decent. Jose was the second rounder. PV was a second rounder. Missi should have been a second rounder. Herb was a second rounder. Like, I mean, it doesn't make, it's not like a gotcha for me.
Yeah.
There are players like that's you've kind of proved my point by saying that is because you can find a player of his similarity that will come in and can play off the bench and do all those things in every second round. Hell, the Pelicans have done a decent job of it.
Rest in peace, Justin. 5 over under 35 games played the rest of the season for Zion.
How many games we got left?
That's a good question.
So like 35. Wait.
They would have to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He played
20,
51
20 30.
games.
I'm sorry.
31
20,
games.
So, okay, so let's say 20, 25. Let's say 25.
And we got 30 games left.
31, I believe.
Hell no, under.
Under?
Hell no. Hell no. Chris Brown mean fuck no.
Russ, DeJounte Murray, say he doesn't get traded, right? Rest of the season, 25 minutes a game, over under.
Oh, definitely under.
Chris, over under 25 points per game post trade deadline for Trey.
Under.
Um,
You got any overs in those questions?
Nah, everything's under. I always take the under, guys. If Trey Murphy, hot take, if Trey Murphy gets traded and you don't get, no, I don't want to ask that question. Don't worry about it. I just want to go to fan questions. That's in the show. I'm tired. Change my mind.
Is everything okay?
Change my mind. I changed my mind, Chris.
Is everything okay? Is it?
I didn't want to do it anymore.
Is it?
I just didn't want to. I don't want to ask the questions anymore. Like this is a 13-win team. Like we went an hour 13 minutes. Like I feel like I gave too much of my time up. Like I care more than the Pelicans care. I just didn't care anymore.
No man wearing that much polo should have to do anything that he does not want to do, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, stand up for yourself, bro. Show people you got standards, bro.
You know?
Stand up for yourself.
Because why you still got the coat on, bro? Why is what's going on?
Hello,
bro, hold on.
You just
bro,
showing off
the computer ain't got no temperature, bro.
Yeah. Talk to him.
Come on.
I want to hate on that so bad. I'm a listen, say, bro, I'm gonna mute up and I'm gonna hate on it, bro. But I can't even.
Shout out to David, man. David 985. If you could trade for any non-star player, who would it be? Khalil Ware or Tari Eason are my top two. Anybody want to answer that? Y'all got it.
I mean, Eason and Ware are fine with me.
Yeah. I really want to ask David. My bad. I really want to ask David, like, are you from New Orleans or you from the 985? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out who you rolling with.
Maybe both.
Yeah. He like
985. Yeah.
Maybe it's like a Route 49 thing.
Could be.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robert. Shout out to my dog Tennessee. Is Borrego fired day one of the offseason? It's a good question.
Maybe day 7. Day
7.
30.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, no, I do know. It's probably over for dog, but
yeah.
Because somebody was in town, huh?
Yeah. Somebody was in town.
Allegedly. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, somebody was in town. We can't say
Nope.
who, but boy, if they make that higher, boy.
No, you want to talk about I'm like selling my fandom? You want to talk about being like watching Birmingham games? Like what we doing, dog?
Son, if they make that higher, shout out to Bayou Sniper, man. My dog said it's not even about the value you get back anymore. The franchise just needs to move on to a new era, regardless. Yeah, said Bayou. Shout out to Pejan. If the roster stays the same, what's your starting lineup, and who are the first two off the bench? And what would be your goal finishing out the year? Do you play Zion the entire season?
Jesus Christ!
Then play time. I'm sorry, it's a lot of questions.
Somebody else, dog. Go ahead.
It's a lot of questions.
It's a lot. Yeah. Shout out to bro. God, that's like 5 questions.
Damn, that shit went off the screen. What happened?
Right, that's not too bit.
Damn.
We gotta break this down.
All right, so five. If the team remains, I'm gonna give you the first part of the question. Give me a star lineup.
Give you a star lineup for. Oh my God, what is this?
Let me intervene. Let's just answer the second question. What should the goals be for finishing out the year? You got 31 games left. Let me see if I can try to keep us on the rails here. What are the goals to end the year?
I'm sorry.
Keep people healthy, change the roster. Because it's not really like you've seen enough of Queen and Fears. Like I don't know that I have an answer for that question, to be totally honest. Like I'm not sure what the goals are.
No.
Like because Eve is like whatever, improved a little bit. You've seen Queen and Fears. Like I truly don't know. Like what to expect for the last 31 games.
I don't care. I just don't care.
I feel like I'm having a stroke right now, but I'm sorry. This is an overwhelming question, bro.
Somebody asked like a real genuine question. Like who is it?
I know. I feel bad because it's a great question. It's just
they got a whole
question.
family.
Hold on.
She got he or she got a whole family in their picture and stuff.
Hold
on. Let me. So if the roster stays the same, I'm assuming he's asking post trade deadline. So
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's the same starting lineup unless you. Nah, and I mean, ain't shit changed it. It's the same starting lineup that's set right now. I'm not changing anything. First two off the bench, I have to. If I'm stuck with DeJounte Murray and he's coming back healthy and he's not the playing negative asset that Jordan Poole, unfortunately, has been. Even though my dog ain't that bad, man. Jordan gonna figure it out. DeJounte would be the first person off the bench, and the second one would be Yves Missi because they both been in goddamn trade discussion. As is, and I'm obviously thinking about what I can get for them. So I'm trying to give them as many minutes as possible, and I want to see DeJounte back on the floor healthy and see how that looks. I answered one of them. There you go.
No, that's good.
If you have to choose right now between Poole, like one of them is gone at the break. Just it doesn't. I'm not trade. What you get back doesn't matter. But you have one of them is gone. You eliminate them from the roster. Which one?
It's Jordan Poole. It's Jordan Poole. He's gone. It's quick.
I agree.
Why?
Because I at least believe DeJounte Murray has some ability to like influence positive things, right? Like he's a realist at the core. He understands things, sometimes wears his emotions on his sleeve, but I think he has a lot of understanding and don't take shit for like, he doesn't accept bullshit, right? I think Jordan Poole allows that and influences that in a sense because I think he's very like artsy. So I think it'd be good for Jeremiah Fears to have DeJounte Murray around, right? Like there's some good there, but Poole, nah, dog. Nah.
Fine. Will he be an artsy guy? Like when you like, wait, what you mean by that, dog?
He's whimsical or something. Like
like the art type dudes just be.
Yeah,
I know what
like,
you're saying, Fire.
The wind blow it one way, your emotions are going. Like, Jordan Poole's music taste is based on the weather. You know what I mean? Like he has no cause for concern at times.
Yeah, not a he doesn't have a self he doesn't have any self ground.
No,
Yeah, this show is
that's great. I need one of them painter hats.
Shout out to Jeremiah Jones 12-8. Are y'all tired of Zion, to be honest? Yeah. Shout out to King Quantas 816. Is it the coach to provide better spacing? Y'all screamed this when Willie was here.
Hey, bro, I asked Willie this to his face. To his face.
Yeah.
He said no. He told me no. We don't talk about that.
Say,
hey, you bugging.
No, hold on, because I was thinking about this earlier. I was in the grocery store. Shout out to the store. So I was thinking about that earlier, and so I feel like because Kyle Kuzma is also a champion, and Kyle Kuzma was
he artsy. Yeah, he artsy.
Yeah. See, all right, yeah. Okay,
yeah,
we fine now. Two artsy motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
And the problem is, right, like nobody cares that Kyle Kuzma plays basketball anymore. Nobody fucking cares. But he was also an important piece, important role player on a team that won a championship, right?
Yep.
But because nobody takes him serious and he doesn't take himself serious, he's in a spot now, once again, from an asset perspective, nobody fucking cares. Nobody wants him. If he plays the rest of his career in Milwaukee, none of the people in Milwaukee will care. I'm hoping Jordan Poole, being champion, right, can use that as a cautionary tale. If it's not already too late, it might already be too late to where nobody cares about your talent anymore. Nobody cares about any of that because they don't believe that you are serious about what you're doing, your decision making, how you play on the floor, what you decide to do, because you're not the person that you were in Golden State anymore. Mentally, he's not that person anymore. He's different. Evolved, maybe in some ways for better, some ways for worse. Same thing with Kuzma. So, I'm just saying there's some parallels there. You know what I mean?
Or maybe they don't have the guardrails anymore. It's easy to play when you got Steph and Bron.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You become the guardrails.
I hate. I said this whenever we drafted him, or when we made the trade. Like, I don't care. Like every situation is the same. No one talks about Michael Porter Jr. is like, yeah, but he's a champion. He's bringing in championship pedigree wherever you. No one does that. No one says that. Like not one person has ever said that. We didn't say when Bruce Brown came here last year. Like it's an utter nonsense justification for something that is totally irrelevant. Like why do we talk about this?
Brandon Ingram just said, Ross. Brandon Ingram just said okay, that
a player that literally has never won a
what's Murray that DeJounte Murray brought championship DNA. Are you saying Brandon Ingram's wrong?
Yeah, 100%.
On this show?
The dumbest thing. Like
that's crazy. That's crazy.
And Murray didn't even win a champ. Like
that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't. What is just because you have been around some other person that won a championship, or like you were part of a team that won. It's a team. Like you. Just
even if it's a lie, we fight on that lie. I think Ross, this was to you, man. Shout out to Jake. It's tough because I feel like Herb is, if not the most important on our team. We just place
so much better when he's on the floor. Yeah,
I don't disagree with that, like in any way. And again, if you were the most important player on a team that won 13 games and won 21 last year, then how much are you actually influencing anything at all? It's not a shot at Herb. Like he would be a great player on a different team, a very valuable player. He could be one of these players that we talk about as the conversation we just had. He could go somewhere, win a title, and be like, hey, Herb's got championship pedigree, whatever. That's all could be true. It's just not true here. And the team is so bad and they don't win any games that I can't attribute value where it doesn't exist. Like you can't be the most valuable person on something that has no value. That's not the math equation doesn't work. And so while I like Herb and he's a good player, you get what you can get. Like you get the most for that player before they then also become unvaluable. Because I like Chris said this earlier, like if Hurd plays 20 games again next year, yeah, he loses value. He goes from you getting like a first and a second to you getting a second. And I don't want that to happen, because there's no reason for it to happen. Send him somewhere where he can play and put his talents to better use, and you get some assets that you can do some things with.
I'm not what you need.
Shout out to Joe Nelly Hot 2090.
Why you saying it like that, brother? Why you rubbing your hands when you
Nah, because I was confused on
everything. All right.
I was reading the name and I was kind of confused on how it was going because it started at Joe. And anyways, to be honest, I want to end the show. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm trying to get through the questions.
I just want to know. What time was it? 9:30. I just want to,
I'm just trying to get through the questions, man. To be honest, as long as we get toxic, lazy players out of the building, I don't care who's left. Feel that.
What about Artsy?
He ain't say that. He said toxic.
No.
He said toxic.
New Orleans is a very R2 place, man.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Shout out to GSP Mitch. Anybody who thinks Zion wasn't assertive, didn't watch the game, and looking for a scapegoat, he was double teamed on the perimeter every time. Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
People get double teamed. It's basketball. Unless you playing pickup somewhere and they tell you not to double team.
Let's see, man. Have the yeah, Rashi.
I can't follow the line. If they do, just what, proceed.
See what I'm saying? I'm just trying to end the fucking show. I'm just trying to get through the questions. Have the Pelicans ever had a guy to take and make tough shots at the end of games like Ant Edwards, Jamal Murray, Maxey, etc.?
They got Saddiq Bey. What you mean? What you mean? You got one now.
Brandon is the closest you've had.
Yeah, because Chris always kind of struggled in those situations too.
Yeah. Well, Chris wasn't supposed to be taking those shots. He's supposed to be passing it to somebody to. But yeah, I see. I'm with you. Shout out to Cajun curveball. We thought Dumars and Borrego would save us. Well, it don't look so bright. Even if it was better than this. Don't.
Don't.
All right. I feel like I'm having a stroke tonight. I don't know what's happening.
It's funny, Dumars and I don't know if we thought that, but I appreciate the 5-piece.
Sorry, the key to curveball. Let's see, man. I'm trying to let's see. Whoa, Chris, go ahead and read that.
Not enough basketballs in the game for Ja Zion and Queen. Trey Murphy III will be an afterthought.
That was good. You agree?
No, I don't. I
don't either. I don't agree with this at all.
Zion took. I gotta struggle some nights for him to take 10 shots. Though, what you mean?
He this right up. Yeah, no, I don't agree. Zion might love this.
Yes. Shout out to Jeffrey Black. Whose vision are we going by? Player trades and draft picks. Who's the coach going to be? You think there's a vision here, Jeff? There's no vision here.
Hey, man.
221 people in here, man. Shout out to
y'all, man. Appreciate that, man. Whoa, this is crazy. Okay, shout out to Eastside Wellington 7179. I feel sorry for Queen and Fears in the next 3 years when y'all start with this irrational criticism. I think this is in reference to Zion Williamson. We gave him 7 years, bro. So, irrational. Okay.
Hey, you know who won't feel bad for him? Me. Gonna win no games. What do I have to? What is irrational about our criticism of this franchise since we've started this show?
Bro, it's
Couldn't
a
be any more rational.
basketball team.
Couldn't be any more rational.
You know, this is like that day. My bad, File. This like that day. I think it was me, Chris, and Grub podding, and the dude in the comments was like, "Y'all being mean." We being mean, bro. We talk about professional basketball, grown men saying that people aren't playing up to snub because at the time it was a 10-win team, and we being mean.
Say, Lito. No. Go ahead. Fine.
I just want to say this: the Knicks and the Lakers are like heralded as like these beloved fan bases, but if you hear these people talk about their team, you would think they dislike their team. But yet, we sit up here and give honest opinions about this team in somewhat fairly funny and respectful ways, and sometimes not as, brightened, I would say, about these players. And yet, criticism is bad. They're supposed to be criticized. They're supposed to, this is why they get paid, to be criticized. And hopefully, we can have a beloved fan base that's heralded because we criticize and we want a fucking winner. This is how you get shit done. This is fucking America. You criticize people. This is free speech.
Hey, you go to jail for that. Hey, you go to jail for that. You better
tread on me.
You better stop that.
Get a fucking flag, bro.
Attitude reflect leadership, coach.
Captain.
Warriors were in the middle of a dynasty, dog. They were in the middle of a dynasty, and their fans hated almost all of it.
Yeah.
They were in the middle of dynasty, and their fans wanted the coach fired. They wanted Kevin Durant off the team. They wanted, I've seen all of this shit. I've seen this. No fan base is happy. Now, a good majority of fan base at some point they're gonna have criticism, even when they win games. Because guess what? Even when you get to 50 wins, it's not enough. Eventually, you get to 45 wins, you get to 60 wins, and you don't win a championship. It's not enough. And then you win a championship. All right, now you gotta get another one. It's never enough. But the problem is people don't it's our job to raise the bar, because there's not enough people in the building doing it. There's not enough fans, unfortunately, that's doing it. So we got to be the ones to raise the bar and set the own fucking standard. Then fuck it, why not us?
I mean, you saying that, dog? I'd be happy with 45 wins, bro.
Yeah, shit show.
We stand on a barrel of possibly a under 20 win season.
We in the teens.
That's why I don't take this serious. 33, 30, 31, 36, 42, 49, 21, 13. That's your win totals. I don't have anything. I say this all the time. You think I want it? My wife always says you gotta get on there and complain. Yeah. I don't have. That's all. There's nothing to be. I don't have nothing to be happy about.
I don't have nothing. I'm broke.
I have not. I don't want to do this. I don't want
broke,
to.
baby.
Broke. I can't eat.
I don't want to do this.
Hey, Rolly, after meeting your wife, I know she said that shit in a funny way.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
Hey.
Lied.
What? Shout out to Cajun Curveball for the 2-piece again. But what that mean, dog?
Shout out to Cajun Curveball.
Pill?
Is this like an inside joke between you and Cajun Curveball or something?
Me?
Yeah.
It's addressed to
talking
you.
to you.
Dog.
Right.
Oh,
Talking
wow.
to me.
Say your name.
It's a Dave Rose and everything in there. What do you mean by that?
Wow. It's a whole lot of negativity directed at me just now. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
That could be positive, dog. I don't.
This could be. I don't know what that means.
What you think it mean?
Y'all don't know what pill mean? You ain't never been pilled before?
All right.
Hey.
I don't. Even the way you asked me that is crazy.
What you mean?
It's crazy.
Nah, son.
What it mean?
Pill?
Bro, like what?
Chris, come on, man.
Son, I'm genuinely asking you
Chris,
right now.
You've been pilled, dog.
Making me mad, bro.
Nah, you've been pilled before.
You just gonna keep saying that?
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like you acting like.
So you okay? So you know what he mean, though. All right.
Yeah. Shout out to Ben
Ross
Pill.
can't keep changing like Ray J.
Ross got that shit like T.I.
That's how motherfuckers to be wearing their polo be wearing their hair. That's exactly how. That's how Leo should be wearing.
That's exactly right.
What a fucking hat, man.
Ross
What's
had
happening,
No.
man?
It's like just like
Boy,
that.
boy.
Just like
Yeah,
crazy.
we fun. Hey,
Ross had
see,
some spirits with his polo hats.
Hey,
Oh,
we were all there at one point. We
You know
were
what I'm
all
saying?
polo cross lines.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
you know
for
what I'm saying? Red truck, blue truck, green truck, black truck.
Suburban excursion, that Tahoe, that black truck.
Okay.
Fuck
It's time to end the
Fuck
show.
Lito.
It's
It's a
100%
little a month. My fault.
dark hours here in the show.
My
In the
fault.
show.
My fault.
Push the goddamn button.
My fault. That's all y'all got. All right, man. Peace out. Wait, when the Pelicans play? Tomorrow? I ain't gonna be here. I really don't care about
He's had enough. Leo said he's had enough.
I really don't care about a 3:30 game on a Monday. Like
That's crazy.
like they're not. But anyways, man, shout out to Polo. Shout out to everybody who used to wear a hat like this. Shout out to anybody who used to wear 2 polos back in the G before Kanye was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a time, that was an era. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never did that, you ain't really live it. You ain't really understand what that's about. Shout out to people who never had to wear basketball shorts underneath their jeans. Like y'all, I don't know what the fuck.
This was a crazy era. Like the 2-color polo with the collars was a crazy time. Like, that should have never happened. That should have never happened.
None of them bitches was buttoned. They all was frail. They all
never happened.
Man, I was walking. Somebody asked me, like, we was anyways, in the show. Yeah, shout out to Valley Animals, always, my dog. Always shout out to Valley Animals. But shout out to Valley Animals, shout out to Pradas, America Cups, shout out to Soldier Reeboks, G Nice. What would you say? Oh, all right. Shout out to Eastlands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wallabies. Shout out to, man, it was a lot of things that got us through rough times, man. Like we gotta really pay homage to the ones that got us through. And shout out to fuck boy, y'all better never say nothing bad about Piccadilly. I swear to God.
Piccadilly.
Shout out to T's Bowls. Shout out to Bowls. Please shout out to Jabos, like 1000%. Shout out to, you know what? Shout out to the gas station on Franklin and Allen Tucson who had the white t-shirts after Katrina and nobody else had nothing. Shout out to them for keeping a fresh white t-shirt in the show, man.
Oh, man. Shout out to Sean.
Daniel Green slip